Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube, and welcome if you're new. My name's Tony. Sorry it's been a hot minute since I've last posted. I just overworked my body basically, and it went into a little bit of a low down and like just needed a bit of chill, and I become a little bit ill. So yeah, all that shaznaz, that's not even a word. I was meant to say shiznies, but that can be a new word. So obviously, you know guys, my channel is all about body positivity, fashion, fun, lifestyle, and today I want to talk to you about insecurities, because we all have them, which is perfectly normal, perfectly fine, but it's how you deal with them, and like looking in the mirror and say to yourself like, you are beautiful, you are worthy. I'm listening to this and thinking, oh my god, this is so cheesy, like I don't think I can do that, but I want to help you be able to do that. So I want to talk to you guys about my insecurities today, just so you guys know what my insecurities are, and just help you along with your journey to self-love. And yeah, I just want to speak to you guys like how I deal with things and stuff like that. So yes, let's go, shall we? First insecurity, which is my nose. I have a really big nose. I've always known it, so I'm just going to show you from the side. Hopefully you can see, like so, and that side like so. I have a hooked nose, as they call it. I would say my biggest insecurities that I'm still learning to deal with. I've got a lot better as I've got older. In primary school, I remember being bullied for my nose a little bit, and yeah, there was just one comment that resonated with me. I think one girl told me this. She went up to a boy and was like, oh yeah, they were chatting, bearing in mind this is in primary school, I think it was like year 5 or whatever, and she was like, yeah, you know Tony, the blonde hair, and he was like, no I don't, and she was like, yeah, blonde hair, and he was like, oh Tony, big nose Tony. For some reason that just, yeah, that's always just, I've always thought about that comment. Growing up, I have toyed with the idea of getting plastic surgery. Obviously, it's so easy to access these days, obviously when you can pay on like finance and stuff like that, and obviously, or just get the temporary injections and stuff like that. I like joke about it and be like, oh, I've got a big nose, look at my nose, or I look back in photos and go, oh, look at my nose there, it's massive, like, but actually does cut a little bit deep, and I'm like, oh, like I look at some photos of me and I'm just like, my nose looks huge. Remember there was a photo not that long ago like that, and my nose looked huge, and I looked at it, I sat and looked for at least like half an hour at this picture and was like, I'm gonna get a nose job. Is that how people see me, like with a massive nose? And like, and for some, I got really in my head then, and I was just like, no, I pulled myself out of it, and I look at the mirror and be like, no Tony, you're unique, like it's me, that is a part of me. But I'm learning to sort of like love myself. I want you to sort of change your mindset and be, this is me, like I love me for me. We're all unique, like there is no one in the world that is you, you're that person. So yeah. Next insecurity. So my next insecurity is my lips. I wouldn't say necessarily insecurity growing up, it's more this day and age. So I should come close. So I've got really full bottom lip, but my top lip's really small. When I smile, it kind of like disappears, kind of. You see what I mean? So, but that's only been like a recent thing in terms of like, obviously when lip fillers have come out, and obviously it's a lot more easy to access and stuff like that. So a lot of people started getting lip filler in, and then I was like, do I come get it? Like on my lip, because my lips are really small, like I think I should get it. And I was toying with the idea of getting lip filler because everyone else was getting it, and it kind of made me had an insecurity because everyone else was getting bigger lips. Funny story, when I go skiing, because I love skiing, well yeah, mainly skiing, my skin gets really sensitive on my lips. I'll try and insert a photo if I can, if I'm that tech savvy yet. I'm sorry for all the noise today as well, just a lot going on. About like 10 ton of Botox in, and then I look at my lips like, and I'm like, couldn't do it. But yeah, that's only become like a recent thing. But like, to be fair, like now everyone's getting their lip full of dissolve, going into the back of my head a bit. And it's just hard when like you see lots of people having things done, you're like, oh, I might go and get that done because that's brought out an insecurity I didn't know I necessarily had. Yeah, and I look in the mirror again and be like, no, I don't need it, my lips are lovely. I always smile, and if my lips are small, my lips are small, so be it. Like a lot of you guys, I have IBS, so I bloat out really, really easily on my stomach. And I try to avoid breads, but it's really not that easy to avoid bread, is it? Oh no, like I love bread. And then gluten-free bread is just not the same. So yeah, it's really difficult to try and sort of maintain not eating bread or wheat and stuff like that. I'm not wheat intolerant, but it really plays up my IBS and I really bloat out really easy. So yes, I try to. So I'm gonna try and stand up for this when my flies are undone, so that'll be good stuff. For those that you know me, like I wear a lot of high-waisted stuff because it elongates me, and I feel like, let me just move you back a bit. And up. I need to go up as well. Or down. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know now. Let me try and move back. Now you're on the wonk. Oh God, it's camera life. Now you're on the wonk. Don't mean you're on the wonk, do I? Don't want to be watching it like that in your neck, like. So hopefully you can see me. So I always wear high-waisted stuff because I have quite a defined, like, let me take this off. Quite a defined top half, like here. I always have done. I think that's just from dancing, growing up dancing. And then you kind of get to here. And for me, this is where, like, I have a little bit of an insecurity about this bit down here. It's not bad, sort of. Sorry, I've fingered this up. Like, it's not, I haven't actually eaten yet, so this is why. But I'm not too bad right now, but literally, if I eat, it goes like this, straight away, like that. And then I get really conscious of this bit down here, where high-waisted stuff to then cover up that little bit. I love my food, as you know. I love my chicken nuggets and my pizza and my diet. You know about my diet, guys, it's very poor. But yeah, just this bit here, I just feel like sometimes, and I go like this and I'm like, hello, 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 hello. And then I look in the mirror and be like, no, Tony, it's normal. Bloating is normal. It's perfectly fine. You look one thing in the morning, then in the evening you look like another thing. I always go to her and I literally go, ugh. I'm like, look how bloated I am, and like, look. Like, it's just, let me bring you back down. Going from dancing to like adult life, as they say, like I'm 28, was a big sort of change for me, like in my body. Just losing that sort of toneness and stuff like that. So when I started like suffering with IBS, I'm trying to find some foods that actually suit my IBS. But yeah, because I'm so fussy, it's so hard. Because I just have these cravings all the time. Like, I love pizza, like I try and make the tortilla pizzas, but it ain't the same, is it? The stuff in your face with nice Domino's or a nice Pizza Hut, you're like, oh. And then, yeah, the next day is like a bit of a nightmare for me. Especially like with my job and fitting and stuff like that. So yeah, it's like that bit for me. I always wear high-waisted stuff, always have done. Like, you would not see me in a pair of low-rise jeans. Oh my goodness, no. Look after your body. So yeah, I've talked about before. Back. My thighs are quite meaty. They are quite meaty. Stopping dancing, like as they say, like you have dancer's legs when you dance, which is they're quite thick and toned. And obviously I stopped dancing and they kind of got a little bit loose and they got bigger. Or I said like thick thighs anyway, but they've got bigger as I've lost the toneness and stuff like that. So like, I think that wasn't an insecurity until I started fitting, because clients would go to me, your legs down, get your thighs down, and I'm like, I always knew I had big thighs, but I wasn't that insecure about them. Like, you would never see me in a mini dress these days. One, I'm too old, and two, I feel like a mini dress that will obviously cover there like that, but I would feel so self-conscious with my legs being thick the way they are. I don't really wear dresses anyway, but the dresses I normally wear are like midi dresses, so I hide these chunky thighs, chunky thighs, chunky thighs. I'm learning to kind of be like, this is me. Like, obviously my body's changed, as I said to you a minute ago, from like growing up from an 18-year-old to a 28-year-old. Like, it's just different, and I honestly prefer my body now to what I was when I was 18. For me, I was really slim, like, and I just didn't, I don't know, I just didn't vibe with it. Like, obviously at the time I vibed with it, because that's what I was. But growing up and looking back on myself, I'm like, I actually think I prefer myself now, even though I have insecurities about my thighs. I look at myself and I'm like, nah, do you know what? I like my body. Like, I really like the way my curves are. Sort of wanted to talk to you, want to talk to you about my insecurities, so you guys get to know sort of, even though I'm confident in myself, like hiccups. Even though I'm confident in myself and I carry myself well, like I think, I still have insecurities. It's normal, it's perfectly normal, but it's like, I keep saying like about a million times. It's like, it's either or like, guys, and the amount of ums and likes I have to edit out, I'm like, edit, it's a joke. But yeah, like, see what I mean? It's just what is it with our vocabulary in Essex? Do you know what I mean? Like stop. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I'm trying not to say like so much. I look at myself and be like, damn, your body good. Even though, like, oh my god, I can't stop saying, like, guys, I'm really sorry, you're just gonna have to deal with it. And like working on yourself, like giving your body the best sort of like self-care. I need to take my own advice, because obviously I was ill and I didn't take care of my body. That's what happens. And I was eating loads of bread as well, and that weren't good, and I was bloating. So yeah, I just wanted to share you guys about what I see as my insecurities to you guys. Yeah, I basically just wanted to share it, just about being confident and owning it and owning what you've got, because you are bloody beautiful, people. You are smoking hot, you're great, you're fantastic. So just know that about yourself. Just please know that about yourself, because you're amazing. And yeah, just everyone has insecurities, so don't feel like you're alone. Like, if you ever need a chat, I'm here, and like, we can work on things. And yeah, just thank you guys for coming to my YouTube. I've got a few oh yeah, I'm going skiing in March as well, so I'm going to vlog that, and I can't wait. So excited. So guys, thank you for coming to my TED Talk about insecurities. I hope I've like made you feel better and like less self-conscious, and yeah, we'll be coming with another video soon.